It got okay. It just got dark as soon as I just pressed start. For some reason, it's brighter for picture, but darker in video. It won't go brighter in this, but I'm like, I was gonna see. I was gonna try to solve the issue. Right now, it's completely solved. You know, completely solved. Then you're gonna try to just see if you can handle it up. And I don't like the way it locks. Yeah. Okay, like I actually done the speed cube solve one time with with like someone else's cube. They brought me with school. They got the return time. So I got to hook that up right. So I make sure to see if this is gonna be the that like a good possible move, a good possible move that I was gonna try to use and not accidentally scramble it from the move I try to do. Sometimes other moves will do on its own, so I usually make the cross at the top first. So I find the red and blue. So, okay, fine. I saw that. I just saw that. I'll put that in. That's see. See, this side's in first. I'm gonna look to see if there's any other ones did that. I don't see one. I could just do it the other way. Oh crap. Oh, again. Can't help that this regroup said. Oh. Oh my god. So like if I do it in a normal if I do it in if I just say if I do a Rubik's Cube speed solve like something that I did on my timer and like I was trying to beat a minute 15 onto the older algorithm and then do the rest of the newer algorithm. So like I had the L at the bottom. Like I say like I made up an algorithm that I can do it. So like I say let's change that around so it's like opposite to an L. Say, you know, I was gonna do my algorithm. Say I don't even know that y'all can see it because you're literally looking at the back side of my cube. Say now I got the cross at the bottom. Simple algorithm. So going to do it in reverse. Say say so say make sure you say like say if you have say make so for from the F side of you, make sure that the L is facing back and from and the right of you. As in you go F prime R prime D R F L D prime L prime. As in you would have the cross on it. And it's not clickbait, it's a real move. Yeah, I never clickbait on YouTube. I don't believe in clickbait. Now, I use this from another YouTuber, and then you can easily change the bottom around without messing up his cross. Yeah. And then the way I did it, like, sometimes you, and then now, the way I did a couple of moves, they only had just 2 pointers left, and then say, this is this way this time, so I did do the, like, the move that I did with the other side, and I can solve it like that. So that's a simple way to solve it, yeah. Okay, like, have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube where you had to do all those kind of tricks? Yeah, kind of cool way. Say to solve the centers, I just like keep doing it now. The middle doesn't want to turn on this one. Like, yes, it kind of moves, but it just doesn't like move very well. So it's more easier to turn the side than the middle. Oh crap! There you go. Yeah. Now the cool kind of things like say like the way how they just kind of like swap these two with red ones without only double moves and that happens. Now let me show you a new algorithm trick that I did when I have a problem with the cube. I'm paused. Now, see how like the bottom of the cube is kind of like, now, For some reason on my screen the yellow looks white, but this is actually white. The yellow almost looks white, but kind of almost similar looks like it on my screen. You can see how some of these how like this. So facing to the direction like saying make sure you have the opposite color side on the right. On the right. I can't help that the screen looks opposite from my view. As in one of the corners the yellow side facing left. And then you can just do your triple algorithm, like triple move, and then it will solve the entire cube. Yeah, it's kind of a strange move. I've been solving a lot of cubes. I've done a 4x4 one with the strangest move I ever done, but it helps on it. Like it feels like it was kind of circular, but I just like kind of like just turned the middle one, that two, then top middle, that two, bottom middle, then the right half middle, just keep doing it until the center's back in place, and then it paired the edges, and I put it back up, and moved on, did it again, but it feels like it's fake, but it's a real move. It actually pairs it. But I was saying, when I had the pairs at the top and the bottom, but down the middle, it had like one pair, but the other's not. I flipped it, and then I flipped it to one side with the pair there, and none there, so I made it where it's paired, and just keep doing it, and then just there where the side's paired and the whole entire thing's paired. Sometimes not all pairs, sometimes only two's paired, or you move the one pair to the next pair sometimes. But depending on its pairs is one way, but say I've had two pairs, I went to the side where that pair, but and then I did it on the other side, and then it sometimes it doesn't do it, and I did it again, but and then I moved the edges around and just keep doing it, kind of like do it in a broken pair and replace, and it swaps some, and then it swaps the two opposite side pairs with like the correct one, so its whole thing is now the whole thing is now solving like a so the whole thing is now paired to be solved like a 3x3. So when I solved it, I think I'm surprised that I didn't have to do edge parity flip, but I do have to do a corner swap. I do have to do the couple corner swaps on it, and like a couple corner swaps on it. Yeah, and then changed it. Yeah, and then it just like two opposite corners around, and then and then had to kind of change the bond and be like in order to cross, it'll be solvable just like this. Yeah, it'll work just like it, and I solved it at the time. So I did your normal moves, and I solved the bottom, and then it'll be solved. Yeah, so that's the better way when I solve the cube. Yeah, that's out of the way. We're freaking cone here. What just happened? I just Oh no, there's also a tape measure thingy, this whatever this thing was that I found at school one time, that was going to turn into a flat bracelet, but instead it got bended. This thing, it's actually kind of hard to straighten this other way. More easier to bend the other way. Just yeah. Now I actually been able to fold paper more than more than you know, I fold paper more than 7 times, but I actually got it past 8. Finally got it past the 8 layer fold paper. And I fold it more than 8 times. Like now, people said some things is harder to fold more than 9 times. This just kind of confirmed like people said it's hard like a brick, but I confirmed it as a confirmed it as like as a real thing. Like people showed it up on a myth deal, but it's confirmed. Yeah, but um, like I did some like powerful press on it, and I literally just like boom. It literally folded it past that impossible layer. I folded 10 plus times. Yeah, out of that real thick paper. It's more like it's thicker. It's more like thicker than my iPad. Yeah. Imagine if I folded like paper like 100 times, but it's probably impossible. But I might use. What if I end up using a machine to do that, and it's like a 5-inch cube? Yeah, I made a dice out of paper. Yeah. And then I played board games today. Like this is similar, just like real YouTube board game, but a mini one on paper, and I kind of copied it. Yeah, kind of copied it. So I say I can't I can't see the screen. Okay. Yeah. I got this game here. Just shows it up. Yeah. No. So like now I don't have any coloring deals. So like no. Sorry about the paper got ripped off by the edge. That I'm trying to tear it out of a notebook that you can't rip papers out of. Like it was one of those like. There's not one of those spiral notebooks how it has a coil has a coil spring deal to hold the papers in. Like mine's not like that. Mine's not removable paper, but you can see this thing right here. Like if you land on space with an S, you are safe. If you land on space with an exclamation mark, you have to do a challenge. If you land on the space with an arrow, then that's a slide space. There's one going down as well. Yeah. And then say the space is checker is the end. There's space go back to start. If you land on space that has a pie chart picture on it, then that means you spin the mystery wheel. If you land on space with a question mark, you have to do chance. And then the reason why is now the chance, the challenge, and now if you land on the space with a P on it, oh no, 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 don't you dare land on it, then there's a bad thing, so you have to do a punishment. And this is the worst there. Ooh. I almost ripped the freaking, almost ripped the edge of the tablet. I had to hold it by the very edge. Because it feels like it's like I was touching the camera, but I was surprised I didn't lock it. But I try to not click on the button because my finger's literally next to the stop button. Now, if you land on a space that has something that says ×2 next to it, you have to do 2 of them. If you fail both challenges, you move back 2 space. If you fail one, you move back 1. Yes. Normal to like Sis versus Rose game, a little more powerful. There's a car. I was looking outside the window. There was a car. Yeah. Now, I don't even know if this thing's gonna work out for y'all since that is so bright. But outside, outside is so crazy. Did it load in for y'all or no? All of this outside, yeah. This not even a Rubik's video anymore. I was like a video for everything. Let this video stop playing because it's storage. Yeah. Yeah. I almost bumped a suitcase. Just had to get down here. Yeah. I was like, I can't help this room is half painted either. Yeah. I like this stuff is kind of old, so like how to replace everything. I don't know why that's doing that though, but okay. Here's this dice that I got here. That is that. Ooh, ow! Are you kidding me? There's a freaking wire trap there. I forgot that wire trap there. Yeah, I've been trying to do tricks with all things. Like I've been testing stuff. I've been testing hacks, everything. Not normal. Say before a 15-minute timer goes off, like on this video. Now this room is there's no light on here. Some of these don't have lights on, but that is bright enough. So like all of this here got done here. This is more like a house tour. Oh flip. Flip. Oh come on. Yeah. Can't help this has happened here. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't tell me the car just went down here. Can't help that happens. Yeah, there's a gap in part of my teeth there, so it's like, it's mixed sound. It's empty. So we're gonna have to stop recording because it's about to be 15 minutes. like this video, subscribe to this video, and like, ring the bell, get notifications. See you next time. Bye.